What's up everyone, and welcome on back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. For those who do not know me, hello, my name is Monet. I am 27 years old, and here on this channel I am a single cash budgeter that utilizes the cash envelope method, and I am showcasing my financial journey, getting better with managing my finances. So if that is something that you are also interested in, something you like to watch, and you find motivation with these type of videos, then definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and hit the bell so that you will always be notified whenever I upload my next video. So within today's video, as we can see, we have the cash. So of course we are going to be getting into a cash envelope stuffing. We are going to be working with my second paycheck for the month of April from my full-time job, and with this cash stuffing we will be stuffing $879. So if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to budget that and where all the funds are going to go, then just keep on watching. All right, so as I shared, we are going to be doing a cash stuffing today. Here is the denomination breakdown within the bank slip of how I broke off the $879 that we will be cash stuffing today. If you are a regular viewer, the setup is a little bit different. I am trying something new. I felt like it was kind of getting into a mundane routine that I was kind of doing with my cash stuffings, and I thought, why not spice it up and try something new? So definitely let me know what you guys think. I also did bring out my little cash tray. I've never showed my cash tray on my YouTube videos. I had it specifically for my vertical or short-term content. So for like my TikToks and my Instagram, that's mainly what I used it for. It just makes the shot easier. But yeah, definitely be sure to check out my Instagram and my TikTok if you don't already. Besides all that, let's just go ahead and get started with the cash stuffing. So we will be cash stuffing my variable expenses, which are the things that I keep within my wallet. So my cash dividers are what I use for my everyday spending, and I carry these with me 24/7. And then we're also going to be stuffing my sinking funds and anything that I'm saving for within my binder. And this is what I keep within my home, and I only take out the funds for these categories when I need it. So as always, we will go ahead and get started with my cash dividers. So let me take them out and we can get started. I am doing the dollar challenge, so any dollars that I have within these categories, I will set them to the side, add them to the jar, and that's like our little savings challenge that we will see what we have at the end of the year. So getting started with my spending. From this paycheck, spending is getting $100, and I like to take that out in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, that gives us that. And I like to do the rollover method. So basically any cash that I had from the week prior, I continuously roll it over into this current week, because again, some weeks I just don't like to spend and some weeks I do. So whenever I'm ready, the funds are there. Here's my dollar. I do have one, so I will set that to the side to add to the jar. But adding 100 now puts spending with 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20. So that is $220 for spending, and that should last me for the next 2 weeks until I get paid again. Moving on, next we have groceries. Groceries is getting $150. I also like to take majority of this out in 20s. So here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50. So that is correct, 150. I did do a big grocery shop last week, so all I have left now is $60. So adding that to what we have, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10. So $210 for any groceries that I may need for the next 2 weeks. And that should be more than enough because it is just me and I will be fine with that amount. Up next, we have toiletries. Toiletries is completely empty. As I shared with you all last week, I had to get paper towels, laundry, detergent, fabric softener, dryer sheets, everything. So I already knew that was going to be completely gone. but we are adding $50 from this paycheck. So 2 20s and 1 10 will give me 50. And I had my eye on some makeup that I wanted to try, or at least one product. So I will most likely spend the money on that. Up next, we have clothing. Clothing is getting 20. So adding 20 to what we have, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80. So $80 within clothing. I can't think of anything that I need at this moment, but I'm going to just keep building that up so that whenever I am ready to spend, the funds will be there. And then next is eating out. That is getting 40. So 2 20s will give me 40. And to my surprise, I have $20 left, which is great. I told myself since I went grocery shopping and I bought all that food, I could only eat out for that 1 week when I came back, or the weekend, I should say, that 1 weekend when I came back. And then I forced myself to eat food at the house. So that's the only reason we have 20 left. But now we have $60 for the next 2 weeks. So that will definitely be spent. And then miscellaneous, I keep this category empty. I normally use that if I have any funds to deposit back into the ATM. But as for my cash dividers, they are ready for me to spend again for the next 2 weeks. So I just go ahead and put them in my wallet, close it up, and she is ready to go. All right. And I do have my $1, so that is better than nothing. And here's my dollar jar. And we're just gonna go ahead and add the dollar to that. So, accounting for that. All right, moving on. Next, we get into my binder. So, let's stuff our sinking funds. So first on the list, we have annual payments. Annual payments is getting $30. So adding a 20 and a 10 and adding 30 now puts the envelope with 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15. So that's $215 within annual payments. Last video, I said I was saving up for my Ring subscription and my Costco membership. I thought that was due this month, but that's not due until June. So I don't have to make a payment for my annual payments until then, but I already have like a plan of how much money I should be putting in each month for these funds. So we're just gonna still continuously add funds for that. All right, so after annual payments, we get into car maintenance. That is getting $20. Adding 20, we do have a $1,000 placeholder. So this means that $1,000 is in the bank for car maintenance. And then in physical cash, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 1, 2. So that's $1,202. I believe that's what I counted for car maintenance. All right, up next we have car insurance. That is getting $35, and this will be due next month in May. So I am putting the last bit that I can for this, and then hopefully by the next couple of weeks they'll send out my bill so I know exactly what I have to pay, because I'm estimating roughly $500. So hopefully it's not more than that, but if it is, I will just take the rest out of car maintenance and then reevaluate, because I pay my car insurance every 6 months. So adding the funds, we now have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, and 10, 20, 30, 40. That's $440 for car insurance. And then with my paychecks that I have coming up in May, that will get us to the full $500. Next is Christmas. That is getting 20, so a $20 bill. And now within Christmas, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60. So $360 saved up for Christmas. Here it is gifts. Gifts is getting $10. And as I shared, Mother's Day is the next holiday that's coming up. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. So $140 for gifts. Up next, we have household. Household is getting $10. Adding 10 puts the envelope with now 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. $140 within household. And I really want to reorganize my closet because for myself personally, I use household for any home decor, home appliances, organization things, because I know that's where I splurge. So I just need an envelope to control myself. But my closet is getting to a point where it's just disorganized. I don't like it. So I kind of want to spruce up my closet and get little organizational things. So I'm debating if I want to buy things slowly or just build this up and get everything all at once. But that's most likely my next thing that I have my eye on for household. All right, after household, we have medical. Medical is not going to get anything from this paycheck. It still has the $540 in here. And as I shared with you guys last video, I kind of feel comfortable whatever medical is right now at this moment. So I probably won't be adding money to this for a while until I see fit. I feel comfortable with the sinking fund for where it's at, and I would rather put the funds somewhere else at this moment. All right, so now we get into travel. As you all know, or if you don't know, this is my all-time favorite envelope. She got fully depleted from last time because I just came back from my little travel vacation that I took. And I want to say thank you so much to, the people who asked about it. The trip was fabulous. If I remember, I'll try and go ahead and put in some clips right now. I went to 2 places. So the first vacation or event that I attended was my cousin's wedding, and that was in Puerto Rico. It was beautiful. I went to Puerto Rico once when I was a child, but I was like 5, 6 years old. I don't really remember the trip, but this one was very nice, very relaxing. The weather was so nice. It was such a break from, being in the cold and winter, all that stuff. I'm just ready for spring and summer to get here. But yes, the wedding was beautiful. The bride looked beautiful, groom looked beautiful. We did some events and everything. I believe we were there for 3 to 4 days. So it was just a nice, relaxing weekend. And then for the second half of my trip, I went back to North Carolina. So if you know me, you know the channel. I stayed with my cousin in North Carolina for about 7 months after I left Jersey. So it was nice to go back and visit her. And the reason I went there is because I went to the Dreamville Festival. So if you are familiar with that event, I am an all-time diehard fan for J. Cole. So if he has a concert or anything, I try to attend it. And I've gone to Dreamville ever since it started in 2019. So every year I've been there. But yeah, me and my cousin went to Dreamville, and that was my other little vacation. So yeah, with those 2 trips, travel that, spent more than what I thought I was going to do. So she got emptied out, but it's okay because we're going to make it up with this paycheck. And if you don't know, May is a magic month, or at least for me, my pay cycle, May is a magic month. So we know we're gonna treat that extra paycheck as something special, but I do want to add some more funds to my travel from that. So she won't be this low for long because I'm a stickler for catching a flight, going somewhere. So I always like to keep this envelope at a decent amount of funds. All right, so all that to say, travel is getting $144. Yes, I believe that's correct. So we should have 100, 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 144 getting added to travel. All right, emergency fund. If you missed it, she is fully funded currently for 3 months with $6,500. So I guess I'll go ahead and put her towards the back since for right now, she is done. We'll come back to her when it's time to at least get 6-month emergency fund. But right now I kind of want to get my home fund to a comfortable position because I'm trying to figure out where I want to be, honestly. By this time next year, I kind of want an idea of if I'm gonna stay here, if I'm gonna go back to Jersey, if I'm gonna go to a new state. But either way, I want some funds at least put away for a home fund, because my personal goal for myself is that at least by age 30, and I'm 27 right now, I want to at least begin home ownership. And I'm not really in the house, you know, wanting journey. I'm kind of more of like a condo girl. So I'm leaning more towards maybe I want to find a condo that I can purchase, but something at least that is mine and, you know, some type of property that I'm actually putting funds towards owning, if that makes any sense. So that is why house fund is now my priority, and that's going to be getting $250, which is what we have remaining. So now the total for this envelope, we have $3,000 in the bank. So we have our 3 placeholders, and then in cash we have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 500. So that is $3,500 that we now have within our house fund, which is great. And as I shared, my goal is $20,000. So we will see. That's very ambitious. That's the most I ever spent. But I feel like these 4 years of me training and getting better with my finances is building up to this moment to really test myself. If I can get myself out of 30K plus debt, I should be able to save 20K. So we'll see, you guys. It will be a journey. But as for my cash stuffing, that will complete that because all of our funds are gone. Oh, but I did want to update us on my 401k. I'm sorry, not my 401k, my Roth IRA, because I did put funds towards that. So let me grab the tracker so we can update that. All right, so here is my 7,000 tracker. This year 401k max is $7,000, and this is going to help me get there within 52 weeks. So since I'm paid bi-weekly, every 2 weeks I check this off. So 138 plus 138 equals 276, and that is what I took from this paycheck to put to my Roth. I just put that directly into the account, so there is no cash stuffing for it, but I am still tracking it. So far we've contributed $2,068 so far for the year, which is amazing to see. I do have this as a digital download, so if you also want to print this out and save $7,000, it doesn't have to necessarily be for a Roth IRA. You can do that as well. And I have different savings challenges if 7,000 is too ambitious, because I definitely did not start with 7,000, but I have 1,000, 3,000. So if you want to start smaller, I have that as well. All of that is down below within my website, so check the link in the description for that information. But overall, you guys, that is all I have for paycheck number 2 for the month of April. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Sorry if I was rambling, but as for this video, that's enough. I've taken up enough of you guys' time. If you aren't subscribed yet and you are enjoying the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And with all that, you guys, I will catch you all next time in my next video. Bye, guys.